Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Welcome once again. Breaking news. I have this very exciting news for us. So it has been declared that some Yòrùbá, most of the leaders and people that hold positions in Yòrùbá nation, need to begin to take an oath to prove their sincerity and truthfulness towards this agitation. And different reactions people have been reacting differently towards this news. Unfortunately, Professor Banji Akintoye and Professor Wale Adeniran has taken the bold step and stood as a good example to the rest of the Yorùbás, and they are waiting for others to start doing their own. But now, there are a group of people that came out with another new reaction. Should Christians also swear? Should Christians also take this oath? So before we dive into this exciting news, thank you so much for all those that joined us. For the newcomers, thank you so much. Don't forget to share this video to all those Yòrùbá people all over, those Yòrùbá nation agitators. Don't forget to share it to them. Don't forget to like this video channel. For those who have not subscribed yet, click on the red button, subscribe to get more of this news. Also, do not forget to click on the notification button to get notified whenever we come online with the latest and juicy news. Now, here is the full details of the news. So the way people are reacting to the fact that why should Christians vote? Because it has been made compulsory that all Yòrùbá nation agitators and all those supporting Yòrùbá nation should take the oath, either with the Bible or the Quran. So people have been coming out saying, oh, why should we vote? Why should we do this? Why should they do this? Why? That their Bible will not allow them to do so. That is not proper to take an oath. And now, Mr. Olamide came out and gave them an answer to that question. Why should Christians take the oath? So he said by thanking all those Yòrùbá agitators, thanking all those that have been persevering all these years, he thanked them. He said that what matters the most, with the people are reacting to this, doesn't matter if you have to take the oath. What matters the most is for Yòrùbá nation to get their freedom. Whatever it takes to get this freedom, it doesn't really matter for now. What matters is for the Yorùbás to leave this bondage, this suffering, this slavery, this eru, for them to leave these killings and these kidnappings, for the fact that they live in a country that they are not secured, that their security is not guaranteed. What matters the most is for them to leave a country where their children have to drop out of school because the lecturers are not being paid and have gone on strike. What matters the most is for them to leave a country that the government is not concerned about them. They're only concerned about their selfish desires, about their own family, about their children. So he said that anything anyone does that is not good will be exposed one day. Because the main reason why this decision has been taken to make sure that everybody takes this oath is that we have been noticing some, kind of something happening. And for us to be very sure that we don't take traitors with us to the new promised land, then we need to take this drastic action. We need to take this action immediately. And our leaders, Professor Banji Akintoye and Professor Wale Adeniran, has taken this bold step, and they are expecting others to take it. He said for those who are doing evil, one day they'll be exposed. So he said we don't know who is lying or telling the truth for now. That is why this is the only answer, solution to the problem. This is the only solution for now. For those leaders, for those obas, for them to take this word. Because the way these obas are doing nowadays, nobody understands. So Like, we don't understand who they are supporting. We don't get the Union of Ife. I don't know who you're supporting. So this is the only solution to the problem on ground. So he prayed for everybody, and he prayed for them differently. He prayed for two different kind of people. He prayed for the first group and said that for all those that have been working for the good of this Yòrùbá nation actualization, that have been spending money, their advice, energy, everything on this Yòrùbá nation, so that at the end it will be actualized. That God will protect them, God will provide more for them, God will keep them and their families, sustain them, and at the end they will see the promised land. And the second prayer is for those that they are coming out and shouting, Yòrùbá nation, Kinikan. But at the back, they are being bribed by the government to cause trouble, to cause conflict, to cause confusion among the Yòrùbá nation. He said for those people, Kiamata is in the hands of God. He said, if you continue doing it, that one day they will be exposed. He said they are exposed, or they'll begin to die one by one. So that was the end of the prayer. So he said another thing about those prophets and prophetess that always come out and give, and they say something in clinical. I don't want to insult any prophet or prophet. I don't want to talk ill about any prophet or prophetess, because we don't know who is from God and who is not. So this prophet and prophetess, they will just come out and say something, and some they will add their own. Some they don't see anything. They just want people to notice them. They will not start saying it. I repeat, I don't want to talk ill about anybody, because the Bible said that touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So I'm sorry for any prophet or prophetess listening to me now, but Mr. Ola Mike is saying that we should please just talk what we know about. Don't add fisi. Just say what you know and leave it. Don't come on the media and start saying what you don't know. Start saying what God did not tell you. That God will punish you kind of people, so they should stop doing it. So this was the message that Mr. Ola Mike passed to the Yòrùbá people. So what's your take on what he said? What is your comment? What do you feel about what he said? Let me hear this in the comment section. Do not forget to comment, and do not forget to also like this video channel. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.